Hey, everybody. Welcome to Old Gray Bricks Thursday Night Live. We're so glad you're here. We've got a full house here, although we got one spot. So if a friend is out there that wants to jump in, you should have an invite. You can jump in or send me a message, and we'll pop you in here. We have a good crew tonight. We're missing some regulars, but we have a new friend with us, or two. Actually, we just have one new friend. It's Maddie. How you doing, Maddie? Good to see you.
Hi.
Hi. We're going to go around the room and talk about what we're doing. So we'll start with you.
Okay. Right now I'm looking at all of my old manuals, so just plowing through that. Trying to organize it by date so I can put it in order, I guess.
So where did you come up with all these old manuals?
They're all for my brothers, and I think I have about 80 Star Wars manuals, and I came across one that I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. This one.
Oh, cool. I remember the day.
Yeah, back in the day, 2002.
Did you like off them and take their stuff, or did you?
They were just sitting in a closet, like they didn't want them anymore.
Now, do you have the sets with those or no?
Do I have the sets?
Yeah.
I don't have them together. All the pieces are mashed somewhere.
So, but they are in your collection, just parted out.
Yeah. So my brothers believed in taking apart their sets and making their own things. They really hate these instruction manuals.
Respect. We got some weirdos like that in the group.
I'd say that's most of everybody in the group.
Well, I'm surprised they didn't throw them away, right? Like,
yeah, that's wrong.
They really hated them that much.
Wrong.
Yeah.
All right, well, good. We're so glad you're here. You're our little sister today, and we're excited to have you here. And the good thing is I've learned that since you have four brothers, you can pretty much give it as good as you can take it. So that makes
nothing phases me, so it's totally okay. I might look like this for a second, but then I'm like,
Have you met Jeff?
Let's welcome some folks in the room. Brett's Builds is here. NJ Bricks is here. Seth Bland is here. How you guys doing? We're glad y'all are here and joining with us today. Anyway, so all right, let's go around the room. Let's go with Jeff. Jeff, what's going on with you, buddy?
Not a whole lot. Just debating on what to build from birthday stuff. But besides that, just hanging out.
What about the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Why don't you build that?
So there's a bet going on, I guess, in the old man chat that we got going that this will fall by the end of the stream. I'm here to tell you that this has been like this for a couple of days. It's going to be fine. Look, we're above the table. Everything's fine.
I still wish your camera had fallen just then.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if it's any consolation, the tripod, one of the legs is precariously hanging over the edge of the Lego townhouse that I have.
It's my favorite moment, but I see something very, 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 very old in front of you. What is that? What I think it is?
Cell phone, Chris. You don't got to call me out.
No, not that. No.
Hey, gang, what's up? I see you guys in the chat. I love you too.
Hey, people. Oh, so
there it is.
Yeah.
Is that the Rebel Hunter? Is that what it's called?
I'm getting ready to actually make a video and not go live like I usually do, but I want to do a comparison between the two prisoner transports of yesterday.
Sweet.
So I can't find my Space Police 3 one to compare with it, but I think that's okay. So I'll just, yeah, but I don't know. I really like these, and like it kind of just cracks me up that Lego was like, we need more prisoner transports. Okay, so
of course we do.
Another one with jets this time.
Nothing's better than detainment. That's great fun for kids.
Jeff, when you get to play with Lego.
What was that?
I said that's when you get to play with Lego, when you're detained.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know what your criminal justice system's like, but it's not quite like that here.
Okay, I'll go ahead and admit that I am trying to build a prisoner transport, a new version with make it nice and teeny tiny snotty. So I'm working on it. So
nice.
That's funny because I was gonna replace the Space Police guy with the new minifigure that I got, and the Blacktron guy in the back here too. And I was gonna do the exact same thing that you're doing, Chris. So that's funny.
All same brain wave right through here, right here. Me and you, man. Me and you. That's right.
It's like a mind meld. And yeah, Kevin,
You
I did
you gotta go even smaller, even tinier with your dudes.
Wait, what?
Nice.
Cool.
This is all the prisoner transport.
What
that I
is
need.
going on tonight?
I know, and Dana's not even here. I mean, like, all we need is like some dismemberment, and it's just like he's here.
That's right.
Kevin, I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, I did start tearing the room down. Everything behind my monitor right now is, well, it's in shambles, but I think by the end of next week, I'll actually have this place organized to the point of I can build and film in here. So looking forward to it. The real problem is moving the Hot Wheels walls that weigh a lot and are awkward. So I think I'm going to have to do something with those. Hopefully not take them down. So we'll go from there.
I think you're my only friend with a Hot Wheels wall, and you should feel special because that's really awesome.
do. I got a lot of Batmobiles on there. I've got the Enterprise on there. Life is good, man.
I like it. I like it. Like it.
Not a single Star Wars item up there, which I'm really proud of.
Oh, hey, Chris, did you do Hinkle check?
Oh, wait, that's right.
Hinkle check.
Oh,
Goes all Hinkle, doop, doop, doodle, doop.
Missed my Hinkle chat. Sorry, my Hinkle check. All
All
right,
That's
Rich.
my Hinkle tech. Because Intergalactic Space Cowboy Hinkle is better than Business Suit Hinkle.
Let's see him. Space Hinkle, very nice.
yeah.
He's got a peg leg too. That's the bet.
All right, but hey,
I wish I had my own ankle, but I don't.
I'm not even gonna here you go. You guys got a pink face Sparks?
Oh.
Ooh, very nice.
Looks like he's holding his breath.
You would be too. But anyway, let's go to our man on the move. What's going on?
Well, we're still waiting for the assessment of our current house. Thank you. You know, I'm looking more Michael Sheen than I am John Denver these days.
All right, I'm gonna start calling you Razor Face.
You wish.
Razor Face.
Are they feeding you wherever you're being held?
Yeah. I just actually finished eating dinner while we were waiting for the show to go live. We went shopping today because there's nothing else to do except sit around the hotel room and watch horrible news TV. And so we went shopping, and this little gem from this past year showed up in my view, and I said, I don't have a Puma. So
You said Puma, right?
Puma.
It's not a Puma. It's not a Puma.
Puma. Perfectly natural name for this animal. Look it up. Puma. Puma.
I think the tree guy is hilarious in that set.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't have a tree guy either. So
Tree guy is
I
very
might be
important.
building this today, and I was going to say that this is all the prisoner transport that I need, and the surfboards don't come off for some reason.
Oh, because you taped them, you weirdo.
Just double back tape doesn't add anything bad to it.
Yes, sick freaking
I mean,
nature.
that's
You
how you
tape
keep
your
your
legs
dress,
together.
ain't it? Double back tape.
Double back tape.
You know what I'd love to
Better
do is take that tree guy and put him on those FBI tapes that they're looking to track people down. Like put them in like the Capitol somewhere. The tree dude. That'd be awesome.
FBI is looking for you.
All right, Brick Smith, what is going on, man?
Oh, I don't know. I got my 4th out of 5 guy. Only what's that, Chris? Oh, his hands are the wrong color.
Oh, geez, bro.
What else I got? Friend of mine gave me a bunch of let me rephrase that. Intalk gave me a bunch of series Lego Movie 1 sets. I'm putting together right now the Sea Cow, and I built Lord Business's lair and stuff,
And a police car.
and a police car or two. Here's the flying version,
The
Nice.
flying version is awesome. I love that.
and here is the driving version. My son took a motorcycle and ate it pretty much.
They're both good vehicles. I love them both. Neat.
They're solid. The person,
Yeah.
however, and not in talk, but the person,
Yeah,
the stickers on, but not mad at
that's
him.
okay.
Pew 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 pew. All right. So yeah,
How many days till into your retirement?
tomorrow's the 15th. We're down to 12 days. I think it's 8 working.
Yeah.
Nice.
8 days working.
Nice.
8 days.
All right.
8 days. And then you guys are all suckers.
No, not all of us. I'm already
you're right,
retired.
you're right. No, you're right. Just the one's working for the man.
I'm already
still.
retired.
There you go.
I mean, technically, I had to retire, but that's beside the point.
Well, you
It
know,
was time. It was
Yeah.
time.
You know, Julian, you'll be saying that until like in the middle of like a stream, you got to run because one of the kids has slid a cheese sandwich into the VCR or whatever it is these days. So
that's
yeah.
all right. I thought the boy could handle making a bologna and cheese sandwich. I hurry up, and all I can hear is, "Yes, sir." And I come around the corner, and he's got the bologna and the bread's mashed up, and he's like, "What do I do?" And I'm like, "Go. It's fine.
Beautiful.
I'll eat the dredges. It's fine."
Give it to the dog.
Yeah, happy birthday, dude, Jude.
Happy birthday.
Dude, happy birthday.
Dude,
All right.
man,
Man, what's up in your world, man?
Hey, last year
What?
on this day, I was hanging out with Dude Jude in Brick Fair, Alabama.
Yeah. Miss Brick Fair, Alabama. I'm hoping we'll get to do it in 2022, I guess.
3, 4, 5, 6.
For real. I know. But I know a guy who was there, and here he is.
I know, I met him there.
I know.
I heard Bricksmith from across the hall doing his woo, and I had never met him. And my comment was, I don't know what that guy's taking, but I want some.
It's a solid response.
Do you now think that over again and go, man, maybe not?
Matt's just happy I'm normal. That's all.
I'm really missing Brick Fair. I'll be honest. Like, normally I would be there tonight. I would have gone over yesterday and I would be like furiously trying to fix all the things that fell off in the car and, staying up late, chatting with people.
That's way too easy. I'm sorry, Gil. Just go ahead and make a comment. Just go ahead.
Nope.
He's a
I'm
smart
right there
man.
with you. I'm right there with you, Matt. I mean, in the 20-ish years that they've had Adult Fan of Lego conventions, which we started, this is the first year. Last year was the first year we didn't have one at all. And I was like, what? Where?
Yep.
Why? How? I can't
So
wait.
sad. Super duper sad.
So I am instead I'm trying to bring order to my collection, and today I have tons and tons of minifigure parts sitting right.
Oh, you just muted yourself.
Good.
Oh, no, we lost Matt.
What's with this technology?
It's either the camera or the audio. It can't be both.
So I build buildings, right? And then I go to display stuff and I realize like I never put any thought into who lives in this space. So I'm trying to put together some inhabitants for my various city layouts. And so being me, I can't just slap them together randomly. I have to like match up just the right head with the torso with the matching pants and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know. It sucks being OCD sometimes, but
Unlike
No, it
the people in this room who put the wrong hands on the wrong figures, but
I know this.
Boy,
But I did finish the bouquet last night. So, and I have to say that I'm pleased as punch with the way it looks. I think, especially if you just look at it from a distance, it definitely reads like a bouquet of flowers. It doesn't necessarily read as Lego. The only thing I'm sort of disappointed with is this greenery piece. I think it looks best if it faces this. Oh, hang on, faces this direction. It looks more like a leaf pattern. But because of the weight is on the back, it wants to flip over so that you see the underside. Now you could fix that. What's that?
How did it smell?
It smells like ABS a little bit.
Roses really smell like poo.
Yeah, the ABS. Maybe I should spritz it with some rose scent or something. I don't know, but and Chris, we were talking about buying this just to see how they put stuff together, and truthfully, none of the things are like shockingly innovative, but you and I just don't build flowers. So once I saw how they put stuff together, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. There's a couple new pieces, like there's like this extra large steering wheel where things clip into it. So it's got the little 1x1 clips. But the other thing that Lego did to make this look great is they cheated. By cheated, I mean they made pieces in new colors that you and I don't have at our disposal. So this is the first time in this color. This is the first time in this color. This is a new color, and that's a new
Lego
color.
Not to?
No, but I'm just saying, when you're a fan and you have a color palette that's pre-existing, you don't get to say, you know what, let's make 8 new colors so that our flowers really look good. And Lego can do that because they control the dye and the plastic. So
they control the world.
I love the set. I could easily imagine giving this set to an adult who is not a Lego fan and then putting it together and being satisfied or happy with it. So I think it's actually a great adult gift set.
Satisfied.
Well, and they are also coming up with like some extra flowers, like some roses, red roses, and stuff like that later, right?
I think so. Yeah.
That's the steering wheel piece is from the Ghostbusters steering wheel, I believe, and it is a really handy dandy, perfect size round piece. So I have some in a Bricks and Pieces order, I believe, coming my way in 5 to 7 weeks before shipping. But anyway, yeah, that's awesome. My wife actually said that looks like a Lego set I would like in my house. Now, she shoved them all in the basement and make me stay down here with mine. So it actually may make it to the first floor and be on display if we get those. So.
Well, that raises an interesting question. What, if any, Lego sets are displayed on the main floor at your house?
Sorry.
Are you serious? Zero?
None.
She put down the band hammer, didn't she?
Oh yeah. Now at Christmas we have the Department 56 or whatever that makes the thing. They had a Lego thing, and we bought that long ago. So I have that, and there's a couple of Lego things and some Lego ornaments get to go on the tree. But that's it.
That's harsh.
And only at Christmas. Sorry.
That's harsh.
When my set came out, I put it on the mantle just to see what she would do. Mine and Mark's set, back in the day. Yeah. And she fidgeted for a few days, trying to figure out, what would be nice and what would not be nice. And after about a week, they had to come down. So
you should have said, dear, I think we should change the color motif in this room to match the Lego set.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nice white with a little blue stripe down the middle would be perfect.
And skulls, black and white skulls. Yeah.
No, that's from Mark's house. Bricksmith. Somebody duct tape Bricksmith into the chat, please.
I got some double back tape you could use.
All right, let's see. Let's go back down to Florida. What is up? Or actually, not Florida anymore. It's New York City. New York City.
It's fun. It was a weird year. I forget where I live sometimes too. Hey, so I saw Rich driving. Actually, there's one of my problems with this set. I saw Rich driving his vintage car buy earlier. I've got the same complaint as everybody else. That surfboard does not like to stay on. So I'm probably going to mod mine the way a couple of other people have. But yeah, my New Year's Eve order is still anything that was 2021 didn't arrive, but all the stuff that I ordered that was already in the clearance section of the site all showed up this week. So I got the freebie and the old stuff, but none of the new stuff yet. So that's my consolation prize.
Ryan, this
Yes.
is the simplest. This is the simplest way.
That's hacks.
Oh,
No.
Come on.
I've seen a couple of people. I've seen a couple mods on it already, so I'm gonna have a crack at it.
Okay.
I've also seen some people do them in different color schemes. Like there's a guy on MyLug who designed it in every possible color you can use with currently available parts. So I might remix mine a little bit.
That's my plan too.
Maybe build it so it looks like the idea set where the surfboard forms
Ooh.
because
Ouch.
because the way it is in the actual production set does not look like the original design, and it loses that effect.
Yeah,
It's slightly different.
I'm not sure what happened there exactly.
Well, what's odd about that is that when it's on that, it was on one stud and angled, and I think it held better. This is actually got two studs available, but it can only fit an anti-stud into one of those, and so it has no connection whatsoever. And all that I've heard about how well that Lego does all the testing and stuff, this is probably rushed to production, how that got passed and got to us, I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I literally picked it up just to show you guys, and it flew off. Like I didn't do anything strenuous with it.
No.
Other than that, it's awesome.
Mark my words. I bet you should mark my words that somewhere, sometime in the near future, they'll give you a set and it'll have double back tape, and they'll say apply here.
Nah.
Bunch of conspiracy theories.
Don't believe me. See if I care.
And yes, Meredith couldn't be here tonight, but we are talking about the surfboard of hopes and dreams. So, and in 2021 and 2022, they are all dashed. So, all right, who have we not gone to? Mr. Sandlin, we ain't got to you yet. What's going on in your world, man? Oh, I got to click the thing. There it is.
I am hanging out with Small Paul. Let's maybe go to Small Paul Cam. Small Paul.
Whoa.
Jumpy teeth.
That thing looks like it's going to eat me.
Yeah, he's playing with Lego Mario, and he's got all his Mario critters here doing some Mario action.
I got a bomb.
Yeah, Bob-omb.
Bomb on that. I got
What else you got?
No, TJ, I did not get the Ninjago thing.
Oh yeah, did anybody? We'll talk about that in just a second. But did anybody get that today?
No.
Anybody order that today? No.
I'm gonna buy it, but I'm waiting for double pay.
Gonna say I got a mortgage to pay.
I don't live anywhere yet.
I spent a lot of money on
Promise, oh, help me. Boom, boom, boom.
I gotta wait for MasterCard to get my check from Visa and then see how much I got left. Anyway, back to Mark. What's going on still? What you got building? You have a mock to show us. Is that correct?
Yes. So this week I decided to
What up, Mayor?
create the Crabulon, and he's walking his crab.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. That was awesome. I showed my wife, and she was like, "Yeah."
So yeah, the Crabulon is enjoying life with his crab, and I have made for him his own vehicle. This is the Crabulon
That's just so great.
space boat.
That's so great.
I had to explain what a crabulon was, but after that,
his,
that was good.
his Fuesta's there, so he can fly around if he wants to.
Excellent. So much fun.
Pew pew pew.
All good stuff.
So yeah, that was my fun build. I built that on Sunday. That was spent the whole day in the Lego room on Sunday working on that. That was a lot of fun to make. But,
Nice.
yeah, I don't know. It just makes me smile. I just put that little crab on that body, and it was just like, yeah, this is great. So
It's
fun.
amazing. It's really how well it goes with the fig though.
Oh, you know what? If you could find, there was a fly minifig in the mystery minifigs, and he had the big claw hand. You get 2 little claw hands in the spacesuit.
Hey, Chris, don't tell Mark how to enjoy his hobby.
I will not.
Okay.
I won't. None of that. None of that now. All right. So I think we've been around the room. Is that right? Has everybody had their moment in the sun? Yeah. So.
Oh, I don't think I did.
Oh, did you?
No, I mean,
Man, come on. Why would you
it just maybe seems like I have because, you know.
Rat. He remembered.
Don't
I
forget
got
the
nothing to
Canadian.
No, actually, yeah, no, not too much. The one thing is, I wanted to look about building a few things for in between the other stuff for some photos. I don't know if I showed you guys these before. A few years back, you know, Crazy Bricks, they were like a third-party company that makes mostly figs, and that they went into partnership with David Peterson, who writes the Mouse Guard stuff. So they made all the figs, all the main characters, and then they did another Kickstarter where they did them all over again. But I was sort of in on the first one, so I don't know if you guys have seen these before. They're like, they're kind of cool. They're well done. Like I'm thinking, I haven't really looked, but they may have actually used. I think they used Lego parts except for the head. But yeah, they're really well done, and they're well painted and stuff like that. So I think I'm probably going to be. I built an outpost for my daughter years back. That's in her room, so I may claim that back for some pictures, but then maybe do a few more things. In like the books, they fight. You know, they kind of like it's really great. If anyone hasn't read the books, I say this all the time. You know, really highly recommend them. But they treat like, you know, a snake will be kind of treated like a dragon, that kind of thing, right? So there's nothing really like magical, but it's just how he places them in their natural environment. It has this very sort of like Lord of the Rings kind of like thing to it. So I might try doing a couple builds that sort of take off of that, and then try to take some pictures of them. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I like that. I remember showing me those. Those are awesome.
Didn't Crazy Bricks also make the dinosaur parts too, so you can make dinosaurs or minifigures into dinosaurs and stuff?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also done the Munchkin 1 and 2 sets, and I've got at least one set of the Munchkin 1 stuff, and I've got a few of the Munchkin 2 stuff as a Kickstarter backer, and well worth it.
Yeah, the one thing I like about them is that they obviously use the same kind of ABS that Lego used a few years back. It doesn't have that pearly quality the new stuff does. But even like their little accessories and the paint and all, it really feels like a Lego product. You know, they don't. Sometimes this third-party stuff can be too real, too much detail. Like, you know, some of the modern weapons and stuff. They don't look Lego. But these guys do a really good job. But I mean, you pay a premium for it, man. They ain't cheap.
Yeah. And Brett, yes, that's correct. Mouth guards and everything. Oh, this one. Dropping some knowledge. There's an orange classic space helmet from the Ninjago Garden set. So there you go.
There you go. That's why you need to buy it, folks. It's got space.
Or you can go buy the book for $27 on Amazon, and you can get you an orange spaceman. Whichever. All right. So, let's go ahead since PJ brought that up. How many of you? I mean, we talked about a little bit last week about being in line, being all craving the set on the day it releases and everything. But none of us got the Ninjago Gardens. For me, I didn't get it because I don't have the other big Ninjago movie set, so it kind of feel out of place, even though it looks very cool. And like y'all said, most likely cash was a thing. But so why are some sets the ones you're just jonesing to get the day it comes out, like we all were on January 1 and not today? Go ahead, Matt.
Gifts with purchase. If there's a cool gift with purchase, I'll go. And if there's not, I will wait for double VIP points. And so on the 1st, I went to get the car, which Chris just held up, but there's no GWP today. So I'll wait till Easter when there's usually double points. So,
and they're out of the GWP right now. I know. So, anybody else want to weigh in? What was so big? I mean, what's the difference in July the 1st and today? The big blowout set today.
Probably money availability. Yeah.
They're the same for
money
me.
Availability.
But also size. I mean, like when you have like that $40 Mandalorian set that gives you all you want for $40, or the Ninjago one for what, 300 clams, whatever it is. That's a big diff.
300 is it 300 or 350?
I think
it's a lot.
360.
$1 million.
$1 million. Keep bidding it up. Go ahead.
Well, there's something about that. You're like, okay, so the gift with purchase is $85, but that's $300. If I could find something to split and not buy, I could get 3 of those if I split and bought smaller things than the big thing. And you gotta, I can get more of those gift with purchase and everything. Oh, you know what we forgot? Since Dana's not here, we have a special guest version of the Old Gray set of the week, and we decided to let the Floridian do it. And since he's a castle head, we'll see what he's got for us. All right, what is the Old Gray set of the week?
Week.
All right. So I got it. I did some research because when you said to do it, here we go. We go screen share or no, it's fine, whatever.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. I don't know what you guys can see, but this is the set. This is 6276 Laredo Fortress. It came out. The year was of our Lord. What was it? I don't even know. Oh, 1989 Pirates. Why is this set? Hang on. MSRP was $66. Used, you can get one now for $293. New in the box, it run you $13.44. Why is this awesome? Did anybody see the Rays? Oh, it's got 8 minifigs. Whatever. Did you guys, whatever. Did you guys? Did you see the Rays base plate? I'll say it again. Look at the Rays
base plate.
Yeah. So yeah. What makes it great? It's 506 pieces. This looks like this would be a 2,000 piece set nowadays.
Yeah.
You got your bang for your buck here. I don't know. It feels right.
I think with this set too, it also joined up nice with some of the smaller sets.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you could have a full contingent of Imperial forces on a pseudo island setting to combat the evil pirates on the high seas.
Do you know what else was really, really great about the pirate stuff at that time? Is that if you looked at those catalogs, like, they were all great. Town stuff was great. The space stuff was great. Castle stuff was great. And all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
but man. The photos and like the catalogs layout that they did for pirates was awesome, because it was always like the light was it's like sunrise or something, and it was just so cool. Like it like even if you didn't like pirates, it was pretty amazing stuff.
I agree.
Prison, trapdoor, cool stuff.
What pirate did you get? Put in prison.
I got him over there in the bag. Built this in a kind of hurry. Didn't put the string on. Sorry. There's no gold in the treasure chest. But those cannons will blow your head off.
Oh well, okay. That's about
the printed pieces, folks. The printed pieces. They don't do it like that anymore. When did you last time you had something cool like that? Look, it's yellow. Look there. Yeah.
The nice part about that too is from all sides, right? It's like there's no like hollow back. Yeah.
There's no crap. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I did data justice, but week, not space.
Week. That's good. That's all right.
It's nice.
Good job, man.
All right, Pink Wheels. Next week, you are doing the old Pink Parodies set of the week. That's when you're on the show.
Yes.
But yeah, that was great. But I mean, you remember those days, though, man? You get that catalog, and it was the You know, we can go to all the websites and see all the stuff, but there was magic in that catalog when you got it. I mean, when you got the small set with the small little fold-out pamphlet, that was like the teaser. Then you got the bigger set that actually had the bigger catalog in it, and I mean, to see those yellow stars on the new for whatever year, 1986, that was magic.
Must have been nice. My parents didn't love me.
I love myself.
I think for 89 or 90, maybe the cover of the bigger one was a pirate set. It was like it showed like the red.
I think I have that one over here. Hang on.
Yeah.
But it was great, but they also took the three main themes: space and castle, and town, and then the pirates. They would mix those into these imaginative scenes. I remember the town with the spaceship flying over it, and it was so much fun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so great. All right, so let's get into it. Hang on, Jeff. What are we having today?
Pizza.
It's a bowl of pizza.
Did you bring enough for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you put the bowl on top of the tower and see what happens? Oh, it's gonna go.
There it goes. Yeah.
Could you do it again?
Taunting him.
Actually, you should take a false picture like you're pretending to hold up the Leaning Tower of Pizza, but
Did you say Leaning Tower of Pizza?
I did say Leaning Tower of Pizza. Dad joke. Are there any sets that you can imagine that are coming out the rest of the year, 2021, that you are going to be? I mean, I know gift of purchase and things like that kind of get you going on that. But what are you looking forward to coming out 2021 that either is rumored or is coming out that you're going to be like first day going after it at the store? What do you got?
Well, as soon as I get a house, I'm gonna be able to finally get. I think. Well, that's a good one too. I'm gonna be able to get the.
You're muted, Mark.
Police station. The police station.
Sorry, I had to mute because there's a significant amount of small Paul noise in this room. So, I need. Really, I just need this minifigure right here, and the rest of the set is just going to go in a bin. But I need the Beskar Mando to go in the Razor Crest that he should have been in the first place. So
He wasn't in the Razor Crest? Really?
no, you got Brown Armor Mando and the Razor Crest.
Oh, Chris, you're just infuriating me, man. Seriously, like that thing is impossible to find everywhere. It just makes me so
This
mad.
is the way.
This is the way.
This is not the way.
I actually have another Star Wars item for the list. I haven't done a lot of Star Wars in a long time, but that's what got me back into the hobby. But when they announced that poll last year about what the next big Star Wars UCS set would be, and then they announced that there was the Republic gunship that won, I was elated because that's one of my favorite Star Wars vehicles of all time. So the current rumor that's $350 on May the 4th. So that's probably my next big save.
I'm right there with you.
I need Mando Beskar armor too because it has to go with my other Mandalorians.
I actually really love that gunship too. It's like it's like who doesn't like a space version of the M24 Hind, right? Like it's perfect. But I mean everything except that price.
Yeah,
that's going to be like $450 here. Yeah.
What is the price going to be on that? I didn't think
that the rumor is $350. I don't know how official that is because I don't get any behind the scenes info on pricing, but that should hold up pretty well because it's a UCS version of it. So
okay, so it's not minifig scale. It's
no. Well, I mean, I guess it could be minifig. They've sometimes done minifig scale UCS.
Yeah.
But that would be very big. I mean, I don't know.
They're actually part of the rumors was they're also going to be doing a smaller version of Slave 1 to sort of like go in with the X-Wing, slightly reduced, no side build kind of thing. That I would be really interested in because I didn't get the last one, the last minifig one because it was It never really went on sale here. It was always kind of full, Monty.
Yeah. Oh, there's no stripes on it. Where's your stripes?
Right where they belong.
On the sticker sheet. Hey, I told my wife today that, I was sad that I didn't have label paper so I could scan and copy the sticker sheet so I could put the stripes on it.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "We have some. It's just in storage. You'll have to wait." Okay.
Sorry, man. Sorry. So, by the way, Mark, you should check by the way, I got the Mando set at my local Kohl's, so you need to find you a Kohl's nearby.
I looked at Kohl's today. They had none.
Yo, I want the camper with the tan. Yeah.
Yeah, every time Chris says, go check your local store to find the Lego thing, and I go there and it's never there.
It's never there.
Because Chris is
Jeff, didn't you pick that set up?
What?
Jeff, did you pick up the camper I'm talking about? Yeah, that's the camper I want.
Oh, show it. Do you have it nearby?
Jeff?
Yeah, I do. I'll be right back.
Unequivocally, the greatest set that came out in 2021 is that camper.
Mm-hmm.
No camera.
The new camper?
I was hoping.
The new RV? Oh, yeah.
Hands down. I love the campers, the RVs.
Yep. I got one in the
wheels.
back.
I don't care what you say. I don't care if you call it a reboot. I don't care. Those are the best sets that ever lived. You can keep your Star Wars. You can keep your big old sets. Nah, right there. That's the dream. And sometimes they put canoes on top. So what up?
So we're going camping. Let's go.
That's it right there. Absolutely.
And safariing.
Also, remember, save a tree, eat a beaver.
Is there got a beaver in it?
Yeah, there's a beaver. Well, this is from the other one, but yeah.
I still like a brick-built beaver.
I have to say that
And you're welcome.
Along with
And
the
you're
fire
welcome.
engine from the hidden side, the airplane is the other hidden gem set from
I respect
series.
that airplane. You know
That's a
what
respectable airplane.
You know what it's not? It's not a helicopter.
It is not. It is not a helicopter. And
Thank goodness.
Yeah, it looks right and it's hefty. If you launch this at somebody, not that I'm suggesting that you do, but if you launched it at somebody, it would hurt them.
That's a Creator 3-in-1?
No, this is hidden side.
Hidden side. What you got there,
really want
Jeff?
to build Optimus Prime out of this. Like, as soon as I get this built and go ooh and ah, there's a good chance it's going to become Optimus Prime.
That's the game right there.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Go ahead, Jeff. Do you do that?
That's a fantastic set, though. We'll go ahead and reiterate here. This, I mean, for me, Hidden Side, especially that last series, is great, and it just was ignored. It wasn't pushed. Every build in that is pretty quality. The car is great. That fire truck is superb.
And the reason why they've canceled it is because Kevin didn't save it like he did in Ninjago.
That's true. Come on, Kevin.
Come on.
Come on, Kevin.
I
Come
like
on,
the
Kevin.
Shrimp Shack that they had.
That shrimp shack was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on top of my shelf.
I like seafood.
somewhere. Yeah,
I mean,
but
you built a monstrous shrimp. How cool is that? So,
yeah,
It's
I love it.
fun.
all right. So Meredith has mentioned a set that was rumored that I read today is that they're going to make a model of the light cruiser from Mandalorian, and where the episode the second chapter ended with them on that light cruiser, which was actually a prop built for the show, not CGI, which made it super awesome. It is also a port from the cartoon Rebels and everything. So I am actually looking forward to that set, although it'll probably be one of those $150 panel ships with 3 figures that can't really sit in there with the panels closed, which drives me nuts. But it is still a very cool looking light cruiser set. So that one, I don't know if I'll get it.
It'll be like that one Star Destroyer where it's got the 3 of them, like they're looking at it through like a tree fort at like the top.
Yeah, I'd like to shift the conversation slightly. Now, a long time ago, Mark built a ship that was called the nasal thing or not?
That was Dan
A
Johnson.
nase.
Dan Jackson.
Nailed it. Get this man right
Was
here.
it shaped like
But
a
that-
giant nose?
Yeah. Yeah,
The
that thing.
Boogermobile. Sorry.
Dan.
Dan
Dan
Johnson.
That was Dan?
Yeah.
Dan Jackson. Yeah.
The Nasal
Oh.
Avenger.
Is that confusing
I
or
thought that was
Scott?
you.
With Dan?
Well, anyway, that ship it could be in the Star Wars universe as a bounty hunter ship.
Yeah. Well, he built it with that in mind for sure. But yeah, the Nasal Avenger. He built like 3
Yeah,
or 4.
Nasal Avengers.
Yeah, I did a few.
I thought that was yours, Mark.
upgrades. Mark
No.
did the Nowhere, which came out around the same time with the big saucer panel plates and stuff.
Yeah, it's the silly sort of thing that I might build, but that was definitely Dan.
My apologies. To you
He's
and to Jim.
All right.
He said
So,
it-
go ahead. Go ahead, Bricksman.
What?
Were you saying something?
No, I was just talking crap.
Okay. All right.
I was saying something.
Oh, go ahead, Mark.
I was saying the Nasal Avenger that Dan said that was inspired by his brother who has a large nose.
Hey, that's not funny. It's not.
Oh.
I just won.
We need a dad. We need a dad joke gif.
Yeah.
I remember, too, I think it was like Captain Annie?
Bonnie.
And
Yeah,
Annie? Yeah.
Be a little ticker for dad jokes in the corner.
That's right.
Ring.
Yeah, those were the days we all had our factions, we all our ships and everything. All right. So other sets, maybe something you've already gotten. Like I got the road plates and I really enjoy them. In fact, I'm tearing them apart. I'm gonna make a little space landing plate stuff out of them.
Well, I
I
want
want
to
the
talk
road
about.
plate kit. I love it. I am all in. I love it.
Can I talk about those base plates or those road plates for a second? I was talking to Brick Jams. You guys don't know who Brick Jams is. He's my Lego daddy. He supplies my ABS. So my idea is this, and I don't care for them as they are right now. However, my question, and I'm putting this out here to the world, would it be cool to have a 16 wide road going this way and a 16 wide road going that way? Ask. And, what do you guys say?
What do you mean? Like having it 4 lanes?
No, making them like you got the set that's just like this is your road, this is your 2-way road. Making that one way and the other one and buying another one, putting it. I understand the level of expense that it would cause.
That's a
however,
4-lane road, though.
Well, can't you just?
No, I know what he's saying. Hang on, I'm going to build it. While he's
Okay.
saying.
Yeah.
Hang
Chris,
on.
One of the blogs, I think what might have been New Elementary, did a whole series of different variations on that, where they had the plates laid out and they had like a planter divider in the middle or street lights or.
I don't understand why they just didn't use a base plate and then they put some tiles on top of it that are printed.
I'm also thinking that we can get our sidewalk back that way as well. If it don't go 16, you could bring it in a little bit and make your own sidewalks out of it. I don't know. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right, hang on.
I think you're going to see my solution here in the very near future about what a road's going to be in the city.
I just want you to be able to play with your Lego. That's all
You're
I want.
talking about making a road
That's
that
what I'm
wide,
talking
right?
about. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so here we go with the road plates. They did some little ideas like putting planters in there, putting some dividers and things. Here's like little chain sort of dividers.
And all right, so on that one right there, I'm talking about take the white out and just make that one way and this one the other way.
So a 2-lane road.
A 2-lane road
like this.
but
With
huge.
very wide roads.
Correct.
Yeah,
And
like
then
I
you
got
put
right
the-
here.
Whatever Chris is showing.
Didn't Seinfeld do an episode of that where Kramer was making a 4-lane highway into a 2-lane highway?
2-lane comfort zone.
Like this right here. Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
that's the vibe I'm putting out right there.
Sure.
Yeah, that would
That's
be
what I
good.
want to do for space landing plate right there. Look at that.
Right.
Hey.
Perfect.
That would be good for some of the wider vehicles that don't fit in with the city scale. Like every Batmobile ever does not match up with it. Like what Julian is talking about is Speed Champion scale, which roughly is this, and that don't fit on normal base plates. So
And when was the last time you saw a guy mock a car and make it smaller?
I mean, so like on the base plate now, this is how it looks. If you add another car on there, there's a problem.
But I don't really think you can throw that scale of speed champions in your average city because they don't really match up, right?
So
I mean, it depends on how you want to build it. Because like
now, if you're just and again, if you're displaying a city or you're just building it for the house, it's two different cities. Because I got friends that do like huge buildings that are, I don't know, big.
So reality here for a second. I just got notified from my wife, my lovely wife, that a realtor had texted her, and the realtor says, "I have great news. We're fine with the appraisal. They won't disclose the value they did on the house or we're selling, but it needs to be underwritten first. Regardless, we have to be close enough to where the buyer's $10,000 above covers the sales price. So, congratulations."
Yay! We're officially homeless. Yay!
Yay! only for a weekend.
You better move to Beverly Hills, that is.
That's great news. Stress is off.
Well, yeah, I'm glad that's going to work out for you, man. That's cool. So,
even the new gift
that means we can do more things inside the new place.
Isn't wide, you know. Like, isn't it as wide as a normal city car, like a normal city car would be, as it were? So,
Just saying.
Or like an RV.
Hey-o.
You know.
Anyway, but again, like if you have someone who's building at like 1.5 scale, right?
Yeah.
That's like, okay, great. You know, that represents a buying power 0.0000001% of who's going to buy these things. So, you know.
Yeah, but on the other hand, though, like I really like the Speed Champion scale. Like, not the god awful. Not that this is god awful, but I hate that it's this wide. I hate that new scale. I like the older scale. Apologies, I don't have an actual Speed Champion set here, but I have one that's basically a Speed Champion set. Same with everything else, but with Spider-Man.
And I love the new scale.
But you know what I think? But I think the thing that's so amazing about these things is it gives you a choice. Like you have the same product that can be adapted to both, right?
Yeah.
And where beforehand, obviously, you couldn't. So it's
okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Well, I will say the one good thing about the road plates, this thing is they give you plenty of pieces to do whatever option you want to, because there's a ton of tiles and there's a ton of connectors and stuff to basically make your nice wide runway. So this is going to look really good as a space runway but this is about $20 right here though. This is with all the accessories. I just want these. I don't want the trees and the stuff or the sidewalk. Sidewalk I guess will be okay, but $20 you're gonna be forking out a good amount of money to make a nice long roadway. So
I guess we know you're not a tree hugger.
Is that on the list?
The thing that shall not be named, yes, it is.
Is that on the list?
They are. I will tell you later what they will be. But yes, it is on the thing that shall not be named. All right. So, I mean, I like the road place. I like the change. I'm in favor of the change. It makes for kids building a city easier.
That part is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, if it makes it happy for kids, okay.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I guess if it makes them happy.
Is
Why
this
not?
even for kids? What are we? No. Wait, what?
I guess.
All right.
Yes, whatever.
So, anybody else got a set that you either gotten in 2021, the new sets, or you're jonesing for that you got to have or you're excited about?
Did we say camper yet?
We said camper. Thank you very much.
We actually keep dropping pictures of that blacksmith shop.
Yeah,
it looks really good. I
do
like it.
That might make it into the castle.
Yeah, the blacksmith shop looks really good. Supposedly, this is the rumor mill, and I apologize if this is false information, but there's 6 sets that I would really like that's coming out. There's 5 new Speed Champion cars coming, and there's also supposedly a Creator Castle, much in line like the Creator pirate ship that came out, or
About time.
Yeah, so that'd be really nice. I still would really like the set that Mark would like, that Tatooine set. Haven't found it yet, so.
Sorry.
I would be interested in building that piano. I just don't want to pay that much for it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm jonesing for the Diagon Alley sets.
Well, you can get it now.
I know. Well, yeah, if I had a place to live.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Again, I keep running into this impediment. I live in a hotel for the next 3 weeks.
Just get the room next door.
You can have
I've
a small
already been
park room.
upgraded.
Just rent it next door.
I've already been
There's this
upgraded
problem.
from a single room place with a bed and a kitchen to a double room place with its own bedroom and a kitchen, living room.
You can have a small parts room there. I mean, you don't have to wait.
I
Modern
forgot about
problems
that.
require modern solutions.
Small parts room here. Yeah, right, honey?
That's right. With what you're making on the house, you could fill that thing like in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll make all that money back. Just spend it now.
Yeah. Rich, you just went on public record talking about how much money you're making. You know the IRS may be watching. I'm just saying.
Well, you know, we pay our taxes. Don't worry about it.
Good job. All right. So, Daddy, is there any sets coming out that you are super jonesing for? Is there anything that's like I gotta have it?
Yeah, I'm going to be refreshing on January 21st for the story of Nian, the temple set. I missed the getting the garden one somehow, so they're saying that it's out of stock on the Lego website.
It'll come back into stock.
I hope so, because I called the Lego store a million times about the police station, and then I called them again a million times about the garden. But
they have your number blocked.
They're like, "Oh, it's you again."
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I worked at the store for 2.5 years, as did some other people here. And it's perfectly normal when a set comes out that there's a big wave and they wipe out the stock that's in the supply chain. But there'll be more sets coming. Most sets are coming to the store for a year plus. So you'll get some other opportunities. Don't assume that it's gone. Now, where you should be worried is if there's a set you want and it's been on the shelves for a year, it might be going away. That's where you might miss out.
Yeah, so I'm so new to this that I'm not aware of how the Lego market really works 100%.
Well,
It's a good thing you mentioned it now. Then,
yeah,
since you're so new, we can tell you. Yes, it'll come back. You'll be able to get the police station. You'll be able to get the garden if you want.
I felt so panicked. I was like, oh my gosh, it's gone. Like, I'm going to have to pay $500 on eBay for this. Like, no.
You wait a year and you don't see him anymore, then you know you done messed up.
Yeah, and it's only the stuff like the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives that they released to us all. It was the rare case of them coming out with something like that, and then they've disappeared. And the gift with purchase set usually sometimes gets that. Or you could be awesome like Jeff and get the gift with purchase that we all actually kind of want, but didn't want to pay the money for.
Yeah.
I put Brit James into buying the big one to get the little one.
This is one of my favorite Christmas gifts ever. It came from Brian Saviano, Bricks O'Brien. So,
wow.
The other thing that Shop Lego's been doing is they're trying to get you to check in more frequently at the VIP center, and so they're putting up things where
Ryan has one too.
You can spend 50 points and get this, or and they're not up there for long. So I actually was talking to somebody at the store, and they said they're doing that to incentivize you to go on the website multiple times in a month. They want you clicking off there to see what's currently being listed in the reward center.
And
so that's something to keep in mind.
Totally missed out on. I really wanted the creator fountain set, and I saw that it was in the VIP rewards. And then the next day I went back, and they had it listed for 200 points, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get it," and then it was gone. I was like, "Oh."
Speaking of gone, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thanks for having me, Chris. I love all of you. Good night.
Yeah, pal.
Remember, you gotta love those bricks. Bye, everybody.
Later, Julian.
See you, Julian.
So, Chris, why did you buy the police set then? I'm kind of surprised.
Well, that is a Jake buy. He had money given to him by his grandpa, some folding money, and he wanted that set. We wanted the car too. He is making a Spider-Man street scene, so we've got a couple of the modulars.
Gotcha.
I had the cafe corner, and then we won the pet shop and a couple others. So he has all the Spider-Man versions fighting all the bad guys. A couple he's built on his own. So he's making a street scene. So he wanted the police station, but he also wanted to learn from it because he wants to build a Daily Bugle skyscraper or a mini skyscraper, so he can have them battling on that. So
cool.
Old Dad bought in some profile of the bricks so he could build on that for Christmas. They didn't show up for Christmas. Thank you, post office, but he got them the other day. So
there's plenty of those in the thing that shall not be named too.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, so but that's his project. He's working on it over back here on the thing. But the police station is really cool. I don't have a lot of experience with modulars. I find them really cool. Except they don't have engines. You can't whoosh them around. That's the only problem with them.
You just have to install them later. That's all.
That's what the cars are for.
But you talk about this great building. It's not made to pick up. If a spaceship is awesome because you not only make a spaceship, you make it so you can pick it up and sling it around the room.
You pick it up from the bottom. Where are you picking yours up from?
Yeah, you take the first floor off and then you move the people around inside the building.
That's
like a dollhouse.
Playability. There's a lot of playability there.
Yeah, but it doesn't go anywhere. It stays on the planet. It stays on Earth.
You could put it on the moon.
Everybody
would die, but
take all the modulars and put a Moonbase connector on them and snap them together and put them on Moonbase. I think that would be.
I've seen that. I've seen a Moonbase cafe corner.
That would be awesome. All right. So, anybody else? Something you're super jonesing for? A rumored set like the light cruiser from Mandalorian. It seems super awesome. That sounds like a great idea. I hope they do a good job on it because it's a really good looking ship. Anything else you're really jonesing for?
Not too much that I've seen. I mean, they did release some city stuff, and there was stuff or just the names, and there was stuff at the bottom that seemed sort of like part of like a city adventure theme, but it's either that or it's like dog catchers and poop scoopers and stuff. So it's kind of hard. I think it was like wildlife management or something like that. So I don't know.
There's like a Lego animated series that has that Duke Detain and some of the criminal characters on there.
Yeah.
And we were laughing.
It's called Lego City Adventures.
Lego City Adventures. Yeah, Small Paul watches it, but we were laughing about one of the characters' name is something like they ran out of ideas, and one character's name is something like Sue the Criminal, or something like literally her name is the Criminal. Like I don't know, guys. She's just the criminal. It was a Friday at 5:00, and they had to come up with another name.
Well, they had habeas corpus, but they kicked that character out. So,
and she hangs out with Bumpy Criminal.
They should name her Miss Fart Nugget.
Yay!
There's your fart joke from the 9-year-old continue. So I did want to mention
that sounds familiar to your past with a fart joke coming from.
Yeah, it's definitely reminding me.
I just want to tell Jeff that when you mentioned Bricks O'Brien, Small Paul lit up and came running across the room because he loves watching his videos on YouTube.
A Bricks O'Brien fan. We should invite him on just for Small Paul. That would blow his mind.
Yeah, if we had Bricks O'Brien on the show, Small Paul would probably
scream.
He'd have a cow.
Jeff, make a quick message and see if it's possible.
Do you want me to see if I can get him on right now?
Absolutely. If he can't, it's totally fine, but that would be awesome.
Give me like
Paul was watching his review of the Mario sets the other day, weren't you?
Yep. He even got the Bowser.
Yeah.
Zerbow.
Yeah. So anyway, that's cool. All right. So trying to think what else. Oh, by the way, did you notice that every website that Lego has pull and sway and agreements and everything, everybody was chirping about the Ninjago. Everybody had the exclusive pictures of Ninjago, and Ninjago is 10 years old today. And my news feed was like, "Hey, the Brick Fan," or "Hey, whatever." You know,
he's showing all the apparel, all the Ninjago apparel. You know, with all like the designs and stuff. I'm like, okay, why don't you just get me beat up at school anyway? Right? Like, come on, man.
The Ninjago pajamas.
Yeah.
It was popped up in my like advertisement thing on the side, and I was like, "Oh, interesting. How do they know?"
Oh, it came up in my memories like a couple 3 days ago that we were at Target and there were some Ninja, and Jake was like, this is like 10 years ago, so Jake was 5 just when they came out, and there were some Ninjago pajamas at Target. And I'm like, hey, dude, look. He goes, I don't want those. I'm like, why not? They had the wrong eyes on the wrong color character on those pajamas. And my 5-year-old was like, nope, that's wrong, and I'm not having it. So it was hilarious. They had Kai's eyes on Cole's face or something like that. So this is
wow.
Does it make you roll your eyes or make you excited when you see Lego pimping all the stuff to all the websites to preview their new product line? Does that make you kind of, or are you like, oh, that's just normal?
Are you sure that Lego like foisted it upon them, or were people so enamored that they felt that they had to?
I don't know.
Right.
I'll add some insight into this one. Everybody got the same materials. The problem is Lego fumbled the rollout, and different countries and retailers and catalogs all came out at the wrong times. So the news about the set came out in Canada first because they got the catalog with the set in it. And then about a week and a half ago, that other catalog in the US started coming out, but only in certain parts of the country. But all of the information leaked out before the big announcement that was supposed to be today, which was 10th anniversary, 3rd Ninjago City set. But everybody had all the assets. They've been sitting on the assets for 2 or 3 weeks because Lego was ready for it, except all the other things didn't line up correctly.
That's where I like to sit.
I've also watched Chris O'Brien's gamer video.
Yeah, you do.
Do you think there's a bunch of Danes smoking cigarettes, cursing somebody who did that? I mean, they're getting all mad and banning somebody for.
It's usually that German catalog. That's usually where the leaks come from. I don't know what it is, but there's some German catalog that every year there's leaks of photos. Yeah, I swear it's every year, and everything's in German written under it, and it's leaks of everything.
Does it have a red logo? Does it have a red logo?
What was that?
Oh, you don't know. Well, because there's like 2 major German catalogs that are still out, and I think it's like Kaufland?
Kaufman.
I don't know.
Kaufman's.
Oh, look that up.
I'm looking at a site that tells you how to see all the new sets. And then there's this interesting article a little further down that says, is another Lego castle coming in summer 2021? And I would be jonesing for that.
Well, and we'll slide back into that because, you know, if you think about it, the 3-in-1s and the creator sets, you got your space, and they're doing 2 or 3 space sets, which I'm excited about.
Yeah.
You got your pirate ship, which I haven't bought yet, which I'm excited about for pirate fans. I think it's a great set. Well done. And now your 3-in-1 and your creator is going to have a castle in it. So we're seeing all the classic lines being thrown out through the 3-in-1 stuff and the creator stuff. But those are being really well done. And so I'm all for it. And those of us who like those classic themes probably need to throw some cash towards those ventures so they'll continue to do it.
Yeah.
You know what would be interesting?
I've gotten quite a few of the 3-in-1 like city building things, and those are really good. I've got at least one good example of a squished together 3-in-1 set, the little deli that was out 4 years ago. I bought a couple of those and squished it into one little deli corner building, pseudo corner building with an apartment above. So yeah, those are really nice sets. I bought a couple other of those 3-in-1 type city sets with plans to make another building like that out of it. So yeah, go and get those if you can. Buy a couple of them at a time.
But it's also their price point too, because if you have stuff that's in
Big house,
Istam, then like Istam automatically adds like 30% for some inconceivable reason. I don't know why, right? But yeah, because it's like I look at that Rover. That Rover here is like $50, right?
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, for you guys, it's what, 40, 39, something like that?
It was marked down to 32 on Amazon the other day.
Yeah. But I mean, for here, $50 for something that size, if you were to translate that into anything, like say the City Arctic scene or whatever, that thing would be 90, like all day long, right? So, yeah, like whatever they decide to do in Creator for these classic themes, the value is like fantastic. Like it's so good. It's so good.
Okay, so I gotta say, Friends is doing better city set than City is.
Totally.
I mean, that theater is awesome. Look at that.
All day long.
I mean,
All day long. We got the juice place.
Yeah,
the
juice-
bottom
cool.
left-hand corner for you
I mean, these are all nice little
with the 3-wheel juice
Yeah,
bar
the
thing.
juice bar is cool. The house.
Yeah, we got. My wife said we need this one for me, and it's a great little set.
Friends is doing better city sets than City. It's really they're just better.
And when you look at Friends, even like they had that underwater theme at the same time the City underwater theme was at. Better sets, like 70% of the price, right? And I don't know, like they just seem to be doing it right, and the other lines are just they suck.
Yeah, those underwater sets, they were like super mega priced. That because it was kind of a throwback to those underwater sets, the divers back in the day. And I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool vibe. But I'm like, no, not at those prices. No,
not a chance.
Good helicopter
to go on sale.
Yeah.
They never went on sale.
That's what I mean. Look at that helicopter. Yeah, the colors and whatever. But I mean,
that's almost a Batman helicopter,
right?
That's
a cool helicopter.
Yeah, I agree. The Friends set. Well, I mean, and they're well designed. The good thing is they're not hard to convert over to minifig scale because they're pretty much minifig scale. Well, they are minifig scale. Yeah. And if you want to do some color swaps and stuff, that's not bad. I mean, they're great set. But okay, Jake feels weird if I were. I mean, he'll look at me funny if I ever buy a clearance Friends set for parts. He's like, "Dad, what are you doing?" I'm like, "It's Lego." No, what are you doing? It's Lego. No, Dad, what are you doing?
Parts is parts, man.
Parts is parts. But you know what? Ain't get the right parts or something. I don't know. He gets a little wiggly. He's still a teenager. It is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got to build a really cool space fighter that's pink, Chris, and then he'll be on board.
My friends. I've seen them build fantastic Friends spaceships. I'll leave that to them. That would be fun too. But
the pink Mecha Avenger is what you need to do.
Embrace the teal.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Teal came in Rock Raiders. That's where Teal came from. So, oh gosh. All right. So hopefully, like I said, there's more space sets coming out. There's more. Are you leaving? All right. Basically, say bye to Matt. Everybody, see you, Matt. Bye, Matt. I wish I know. He usually tells us what he's having for supper. I'd like to know. So.
Do you know what I'm wondering is if there's been any sort of rumors about, normally once per year they have some surprise theme that nobody ever heard about, right? So, like, I'm wondering if they're going to try to do that this year, if it's going to be something cool.
I think they have. There's some sort of Freya and the something. There's some sort of like the last unicorn dragon or something like that. Freya.
Yeah, it's Disney's next animated movie has a line. There's also the Universal tie-in line called Video.
So what's the
Video.
video thing?
What's that?
VIDIYO. It's whatever they're doing with Universal Music Group. It's something they announced like a year or so ago, and it's coming out this year. Very little details, but all these little leaks keep coming out on Instagram, but they keep getting shut down real fast. It's kind of interesting how quickly it's getting stamped out.
So we're finally going to get that Motorhead set then that everyone's always been wanting.
Fog hat is coming your way, man.
That's right.
Free ride.
The young girls like the fog hat. It almost sounds like it's like Lego Kid TikTok or something with the music or something. I don't know. That seems very strange. Oh, there it is. Lego video.
I saved one picture earlier because I noticed when they were starting to stamp things out. I don't know how clear it's going to be.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, that's
cool,
dude.
Yeah, like I don't know if this capsule thing is going to be like this cool pod we can use for space, but there's tons of printed 2x2 tiles inside whatever that pod is.
It looked like one of those tiles.
Oh no, they got him.
They yanked him off. There he is. What happened?
Lego yanked.
I was like, did that actually just happen? The popo got me real fast.
One of the tiles looked like it even have a space dude on it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a cool helmet for the Fig and the headphone brick built headphones around the capsule. That looked interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm just looking now because the Lego video thing showed me a bunch of other leaks. The Dots Series 4, like the Series 4 extra pack looks pretty cool. It's got like dog mouths and stuff.
Oh, you got a picture to show?
Yeah, let me see if I can make it a little bigger. It's kind of small.
Oh, those are cool.
Like the extra
Getting
pack.
reflection off your screen.
Unfortunately. Let's see if I can fix it. No, that's so bad. I tried. Just Google it. And a cactus bracelet. Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I looked up Raya the Last Dragon. So it looks like there's some potential there anyway for something that's not all Friends Part 2 kind of thing. Or what was that last thing? Elves?
Elves.
Yeah.
So, which does Lego make more of, dragons or helicopters? I mean,
oh, that's a good question.
Dragons,
at this point,
dragons. Oh my
I think it's still helicopters because they have a longer history of making helicopters.
So, my friend Jim, who lives near here, he's a Lego collector. He called me and he said, "Hey, there's new parts at Second and Charles, our used store." So I'm like, "It's my lunch hour." So I hazmat suited up and went over there and to the pick table, and they had just done, and it was some kid's collection that got dumped on the pick table. There were at least 15 different helicopters there. I mean, there was a Technic helicopter. There were 2 Technic helicopters. There were 3 rescue helicopters. There was all these helicopters, which I pulled the canopies and parts. I mean, I scavenged them for parts. But I'm like, this is a lot of helicopters. It's like the go-to model for a Lego set is, we got to throw a helicopter in there, which, I mean, I get. But Mr. Jim pulled about 70% of the chrome from the first Naboo fighter out of that pick bin today.
That is a great set.
He calculated he had like $125 in Lego parts. He had like, just a little bit of the chrome. So, Mark, if you're talking to us, you're muted, by the way.
I was talking to Small Paul because he was making a very annoying sound.
Let's hear it. What was it?
That's a great sound. That's great. Annoying sound.
I was asking. He's playing with his monsters that he's built, and I was asking him to take them to the other side of the room if you would like to make that noise.
You weren't wrong, Dad.
I thought it was a helicopter.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought. Maybe it's a helicopter monster.
It's that helicopter that did not appear in the Avengers film, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're muted.
I thought I had left it on this time. Yeah, it's the one that drops the Hulkbuster. Sorry, the Hulk when he's wearing the Iron Gauntlet. I bought it in Florida basically for parts because there's some really cool dark blue pieces in here that I didn't have another way. A lot of the new triangle tiles and stuff. So I finally cracked it open tonight while we've been chatting.
Yeah, it's Jake has that. It is pretty cool, but to drop a Hulk means something else to some of us. About 8:30 every morning.
That was my favorite part of the Avengers when that helicopter dropped the Hulk.
Yes, that was a great.
So good.
I know Ryan can agree with me that the most annoying kid sound ever is the Ghast from Minecraft.
Yeah.
Mark, he's muted again.
I don't follow Minecraft, so I don't know what sound that is.
When they're playing Lego Mario or Lego Hidden Side, they have to go in another room, door closed, so we can't hear it because the noises are just incessant and repetitive, and it's just you're right. It's bad.
Okay, Paul, give me a Ghast.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, you need to take that outside right now.
I
don't care if it's raining.
I am so glad that Jake didn't get super into Minecraft at this moment. Thank you very much. Yes, and also the Lego set, the super screen accurate Iron Man versus Mandalorian Ultimate Showdown. Literally, I think the worst Lego set ever made. So.
That's the one with the boat, right?
Mm-mm. No, it's this little mechanical vehicle that the Mandarin is sitting in, and it's got all these arms and little tools and stuff. Something that never happened in the movie.
Oh,
the boat was kind of cool, but
the one with the boat.
I got the boat.
I actually gotta go, guys. Peace out.
Bye, Ryan.
Sorry, I gotta drop.
Ryan.
Bye.
The boat's really nice. For Lego displays, and we have if there's some sort of water feature in the Lego setup that we do with our lug. I'll break out that Mandalorian boat and stick it right in the water. Can't with the
Mandalorian boat. Now that would be cool.
Mandarin. Sorry, the Mandarin boat. Put that on the layout because it's perfectly fine. I mean, if that's the worst you could say about it, it's perfectly fine speedboat to stick out there and have going around the water.
Perfectly fine. Why don't you go and when the next time your wife asks, how does this look on me, just say it looks perfectly fine.
It looks perfectly fine. I say that to her all the time.
Oh, hang on. Let me add. I found that here it is. This it actually makes me laugh every time I see this set. It is so
Oh yeah. That's like a bumper car.
Oh,
that's terrible.
He's in this go-kart with this flamethrower thing on the top. It's so bad.
It's even funnier if you picture him with Ben, what's his name, with his not Mandarin accent, but his Cockney drunk dude accent.
Ben Kingsley, yeah.
Actually, even though the Iron Man had the
sorry,
that never. Absolutely true. But yeah, as Iron Man 3 was a little bit of an oddball, but I did like the fact that he was the actor, and that was extremely funny as he's of course there's bathroom humor there, and it just it's super funny. But
the part that killed me the most is that he's narcoleptic.
Did you just nod off?
I don't know if that's narcolepsy or just how many brews he's had.
Yeah, that's terrible. It does look like that looks like a Chinese knockoff of a theme that doesn't copy a set. So
it's
so bad.
Lepin's Iron Person.
You know what I didn't get? I didn't get there was a Lepin Star Wars or Star Wars or whatever shirt that you could get, and it was it had the Lepin logo on it. It had the Star Wars written wrong on it, and I wanted it so bad, but I never got it. It was as good as Bruce Lowell wearing the Mega Block shirt.
There's a friend of mine that bought the bootleg UCS Falcon in November. And he sends me something saying, "Hey, $40, this is a good deal." I'm like, dude, I wouldn't, man. It's like an $800 set. It's not going to be $40. He's like, I'm going to roll the dice. So he did it, and they sent him a pair of knockoff Ray-Ban sunglasses. When he got them, he contacts the guy and he says, like, "Hey, these are sunglasses, man. I don't need these, man. I want the Lego set." It's like, "Well, I'm sorry, that's all sold out, and if you want to return them, that's fine, but we'll because you're a special guy, we'll give you 25% of your money back." So he keeps going back to them over saying, "I don't want the glasses," over and over again. They keep on going up like by 5% each time, saying, "I talked to my manager, 43% of your money back."
Really?
Yeah. And then at the end, I think he got him up to like 62.5%. He's like, "Fine." But yeah, man. It's like one of those things like Wish or whatever, right? Those you see all the time on Facebook.
Do y'all ever report those as fake? I usually do. I'll throw this is a scam or whatever.
Yeah.
Do my duty for the company kind of thing. I can't stand them. All right. Well, we're at about an hour and a half.
The ICCC as well.
Say that again.
Oh, you can report scams to the ICCC as well. That's a good place to do it. It's the government agency.
Right.
Do they have cool black helicopters, please?
I just picture them like droids or something on a computer.
That's the new Lego theme that's coming out. ICPC, Lego Black Helicopter.
I would take it.
Black
compared to the stuff that's coming.
Black helicopters with ICPC.
I'd be all over.
They're coming for you.
Actually, speaking of black helicopters, I think our goal this year in Old Gray Bricks is to come up with the spot-on model for Airwolf and submit it to Lego Ideas and make it happen.
Yeah.
Airwolf needs that. No Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder's too easy. We need.
There's a guy in our club that does Airwolf. He does like 3 different scales of it.
We need to see it.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to submit it to Ideas, but he's got one.
Especially, I'm pretty sure now that one of the latest Speed Racers canopies, you could make it work really, really well at fig scale.
That would be cool. I think it'd be great. I'm all about some Airwolf. All right, so we're at an hour and a half. We're going to wrap this thing up. Thank y'all for joining us today. I think we've got some sets we're looking forward to this year, and we will talk a little bit. We may talk about, because we didn't get to it today, but Meredith brought it up. The idea, maybe a discussion of the original Ideas submission versus what Ideas produces. Talking about the good, the bad, the ugly at that. We may talk about that next week a little bit, because there is controversy with the blacksmith shop that's coming out. Some people even say it's the 4+ version of whatever. It's kind of funny, but I don't know if I agree. But it will be we'll talk about that next week, about the Ideas submissions versus the Ideas reality. So we'll talk about that next week. Thank y'all for joining us. Have a great night. Be kind to someone. Do something awesome for someone. And for crying out loud, wear a mask. Have a great night. Bye.